Alright guys, so as I've mentioned before, I have made Ironworks here. I've made one piece and it's not that hard, so I just wanted to do a rotation video analysis type of thing to kind of show you guys it's not that difficult. Now my stats currently are 871 craftsmanship and 828 control with 399 CP on my weaver. My goldsmith is a little higher with 407 CP, 901 craftsmanship, and 825 control, which is still not enough to make the gear without food. Regardless, you can still do it. So I don't have enough stats to do it, but I did, which speaks for itself. As long as you know what rotation to use and what to do when certain things come up, you can also make it yourself, as long as you have the minimal stats to do it. Now, I have made as much high quality items as I can to avoid as much RNG reliance as I can. It's not because I don't want to make it from zero, it's because I don't want to waste 5 million gil, you know? So the rotation will work without it, but the reliance on RNG is way too high. I don't recommend you guys do that because wasting that much gil is a lot of time wasted. So make it high quality, that way you can not rely on it so much. So there we go. So I have made the high mithril ingot, the leather, and the cloth high quality. It's still not enough because we can't get Fieldcraft Demi 3's high quality, and Luminous Fibers high quality right now are like 6 million on my server, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna go and grab some high quality seafood stew. Make sure it's high quality so you can get the maximum CP and the maximum control, which will put me way over the 835 required to craft this stuff. And like, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the craftsmanship required to make the Ironworks gear is 870. So I am 1 point over in craftsmanship and a little bit over, like 20 points over in control. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy, so don't be discouraged if you're even lower than me, because it's not that much of a difference. All of these stats mean it's just a cap, you know, so like it's like a level kind of thing. As long as you get to it, you can do it. So as long as you have the stats for it, you can do it. You don't need crazy over the top stats. Okay, now that I have that out of the way, I'm gonna put all these high quality. I'm gonna start with 2600 quality to start, and let's do it. Now, if you guys have followed my videos and you've seen my 3-star crafting rotation, it's pretty much the same thing. It's slightly tweaked for this because I have to take into account another 100-ish progress and another 200-ish or so quality. But at the end of the day, I still had like 2 or 3 moves done with that rotation, 2 or 3 durability moves to go, so that will come into play in this rotation. So I started off with doing muscle memory because it's probably the best thing you can do with such a high rating in progress. Now, next thing I'm going to do is comfort zone and then inner quiet. You always want to do these in this order, that way you can maximize comfort zone. Next thing I'm going to do is steady hand. And up to this point, if you've gotten any tricks of the trade, make sure you use those. You only need 2 to completely maximize this rotation. But if you don't get them, don't worry about it. It's RNG based, so we can't do anything about it, but it won't affect the rotation at all. And I'll talk about what I mean with maximize the rotation later on. Okay, so we have Steady Hand 2 on. We're going to go to Ingenuity 2. And then Rapid Synthesis. Now, Rapid Synthesis is a hit 2 times. Now, if it doesn't hit 2 times within the 4 chances with Steady Hand 2, reclaim and try again. The reason to do that is because it gives you the most progress with the least amount of moves. Which lets you do more touches and lets you get it high quality, and that's what you want. Now, if you don't get them, just like I said, reclaim, try again. Hopefully, reclaim is in your favor. Okay, now that you've done rapid success 2 times, you're gonna do hasty touch 2 times to finish off steady hand 2, and then we're gonna do 1 careful synthesis 2 to finish off Ingenuity's last turn. Okay, and then hopefully, if you're lucky, you get Tricks of the Trade here, which you will take. Just take it no matter what if you get it here. After that, you will get a Master's Men 2. I'm gonna take that Tricks of the Trade regardless, because I'm not gonna waste such a high chance of failure over some CP, especially for this kind of gear. Okay, so after that, we're gonna go again to Comfort Zone, Steady Hand 2, followed by Waste Not 2. At this point, if you've gotten a Tricks of the Trade once or twice, how I mentioned earlier, you get a third one. If you get another one in this part of the rotation, like I have here, you will be able to do 1 precise touch. Now, if you had more than 1 Tricks of the Trade, you can do it again if the chance comes up. Okay, and for this gear, you really want to have 10 stacks or more. By more, it's 11, you know, but you really want 10 to maximum, to really just 100% this thing. So I have 8. If RNG is in my favor, I got that. Let's do some math right here real quick, because I want to take it. I want to take that precise touch, but I might not be able to. 74 plus 8 for Comfort Zone, and then I'm gonna subtract 18 for precise touch. Will be 64 plus 8 again. Will be at 72. Now, why I did that for is because I want to do great strides, and then that's 16 points. So I will be completely fine for this. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do precise touch. Now, if you don't have as much CP like I do, just do a hasty touch. There's no shame in that. But since I have the CP for it, I'm gonna do precise touch once, and this is the last time I'll be able to do it. So after that, I'm gonna do, and this is why I did all that math. Let me just do it again, just to triple check everything. So that's 64 plus 8, 72. Let's do 72. So let's go minus 8. I'm gonna do Innovative Touch. Put me at 64 minus 32. Give me 32 CP left over, minus 24 for God's Blessing. So, okay, so I did Innovative Touch, so I can get Innovation, which doubles your control for the next touch and quality. Why I did that is because I'm gonna now do Great Strides, then finish it off with God's Blessing, which will land and give me 5,784 points in progress. Now, you need at least 2 moves to finish the progress in this. So I have 3 right now, which I will do, and I have 100% on Ironworks on the quality. So I'm just going to do 3 good careful synthesis till I finish the craft, which should only take 2, and that's how we do it, guys. Now, a lot of people might say you started off with a lot of high quality items, and like I did, because I don't want to rely so much on RNG, because this rotation is so based on RNG that even one missed touch can really ruin the whole thing. It does work, it's very reliable most of the time, but gambling with so much time and effort and, you know, and gil and all that is just not worth it for me. I would much rather just be able to craft what I want easier. So that's why I always go for high quality items. I make them all myself, because it's just a simpler option. This rotation works, I just showed you that, and like I said before, my stats aren't very overkill for this, especially with the seafood stew. As you can see, I did seafood stew over like everything else because the control and this, it gives me enough control to do the craft, but it gives me the CP that I need to actually do all these steps. I would suggest you guys follow this as close as you can. Hopefully I did a really good job explaining some of the variations here and there. And hopefully this works for you. And let's just take a double check, and it's right there, Ironworks Breaches of Crafting. There you go, guys. So I will see you all next time.